Hi, I'm Samiha.
Hey, I'm Archana.
Hi, I'm Annika.
I think college has turned into this game where it's up to pure luck of the individual. There used to be this excuse that if a college was a private school and the requirements are really high, that it was really difficult to get there. But nowadays, even public schools are extremely hard to get into, with the acceptance rate being extremely low. Colleges like UCLA, USC, UW are all public schools, yet they are as hard to get into than private schools or Ivy Leagues.
At the end of the day, students have to rely a lot more on acceptance into in-state colleges, which have higher acceptance rates because they're in-state rather than applying to all these other schools. Rates are decreasing so fast.
You may meet all the university requirements, but at the end of the day, someone who's richer or better connected may take your spot.
As Rick Singer, the man at the center of the notorious college admission scandal, Varsity Blues, said in one of his phone calls, "My view of the admissions process is all sorts of different preferences, with, yes, some students getting in on pure merit, but many others getting in due to preferences that skew rich and white."
Though Singer faced jail time for his crimes, his statement was correct. With colleges getting more and more selective, it starts becoming impossible for extremely qualified applicants to seem worthy enough. According to Business Student, the average acceptance rate for the top 10 schools in 2006 was 16%, whereas it dropped to just 6.4% in 2018. This is why students have to start getting in based on their money and connections rather than their genuine potential.
Since everyone has such high credentials, it's very clear that that is not what matters. It's very sad because the high school experience is already stressful enough.
A lot of students tend to base their high school lives on getting into the college that they want to get into. Clubs, sports, in Sunset specifically the IB diploma, to prove to the colleges that they are worth something that other people don't have. And when everyone's trying to impress, the admissions process has now turned into who has the most influence or who has the most money.
And it's disappointing to see that people who have worked so hard may get their spots taken by those who just have more money and more wealth or more influence.
Everyone applying to that school probably has the credentials to get into that school. It comes to money or it comes to influence. And that's the sad part about admissions processes.
I am majoring in design innovation management.
I'm majoring in business administration marketing.
I'm majoring in computer science. I'm currently going to major in mechanical engineering.
I am majoring in mechanical engineering.
UW, UC San Diego, and UCLA. To be honest, I just want to go because it is a very prestigious school.
So I applied to PSU, Oregon State, and then U of O.
Oregon State.
I applied to the University of Southern California, University of Virginia, and University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, because they have a very good engineering program.
Georgia Tech, Caltech, and Illinois Tech. They're the best for engineering overall, especially aerospace.
I got into UW and UC San Diego, but not UCLA.
I got into all three.
Oregon State, University of Oregon, and then was waitlisted to Virginia Tech and Purdue.
I got into Illinois Tech, OSU, and Oregon Tech.
Yeah, I met all the requirements.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
I did meet the requirements, but I still did not get in.
Why do you think you got rejected?
The UCLA acceptance rate is low as is, and I'm out of state too. People who are out of state, the acceptance rates are lower. I think I had the credentials and requirements to get in for the most part. Maybe not like the very top or the very best, but
I'd say probably the applicant pool was all kind of had the same credentials as I did.
I think that most people actually do meet the credentials, but they still don't get in because colleges are actually looking for more than what they say they are.
What college are you going to?
I am going to Oregon State.
Oregon State.
U of O.
I'm gonna go to Oregon State.
Chose to go to OSU.
I chose Oregon State, A, because it's very cheap.
It's much closer to home. It's also cheaper,
Merit was good enough to get some pretty decent scholarships to the school as well.
and I get in-state tuition. So
State tuition, it's a lot cheaper.
The acceptance rate was good, and they're also a lot cheaper than out of state.
The acceptance rate is a lot higher in state than out of state.
No, I think it has to do a lot with other than credentials, maybe your status.
no.
I think past a certain amount of merit, it's all basically based on luck.
Do you think the college admission process is fair?
No.
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 No. I think with how opaque it is definitely not fair.